the Decepticons has spanned countless generations. We have lost many brothers in the skirmish. It seems that Megatron will never give up his quest for power. It is only a matter of time, I fear, before he tries something unthinkable.
Lord Megatron, I believe I have made an advancement.
Excellent, Shockwave. Show me.
Of course, my liege. I have managed to increase the power flow in your fusion cannon. I bypassed the security overflow valves and increased energy flow to the nuclear reactor. Care to try?
My inventions! Could you not have stepped outside?
Silence, Starscream. Nothing you build is of any benefit anyway.
Well, nobody is perfect. At least I try.
You idiot! I have not fought all these eons for my victory to happen. Eventually. I want to crush the Autobots into smithereens. I want Optimus Prime's head on a stake!
Lord Megatron, believe me when I say we have exhausted all our options. We no longer have the resources to build ultimate weapons. Our only advantage is that we outnumber the Autobots. It is logical that we would defeat them eventually.
Listen well, you two. I will be victorious, and Cybertron will be rebuilt under my supreme rule! I will not have my victory achieved by anything less than total domination.
I think our best solution is to continue the path we're on. You may be unhappy with how slow our victory is achieved, but at the end of the day, a victory is still a victory.
For once, I agree with Starscream. Perhaps our greatest weapon is our unity as Decepticons.
You fools! Too short-sighted to see what I do. Here is my order. You will find a way for me to exact my rage on the Autobots in a manner that fits my expectations.
Lord Megatron, you misunderstand. Our greatest weapon is our unity. I am proposing we take our advantages and use them.
What are you talking about?
I heard a story a long time ago. A scientist on Cybertron managed to fuse multiple bots together. In theory, I could recreate this event.
A crazy story and an even crazier theory. I've never heard of this before.
You would do well to study Cybertronian history. I have found many fascinating documents.
Even if you knew what you were doing, Lord Megatron wouldn't risk such folly, right?
I am intrigued by what Shockwave has discovered.
Oh, please, not that unification garbage. We all have our own self-interests. Even you, Megatron.
Silence, Starscream. Your only interest is following my will. Shockwave, I care not for the bonding experience, but the prospect of several warriors united as one. This could prove most devastating for the Autobots.
So we take a group of Decepticons and we alter them to combine into one large Decepticon? Who would be foolish enough to volunteer for that experiment? Certainly not me.
Lord Megatron.
I deem Motormaster and his crew fit.
Precisely my thinking. They are the perfect subjects.
I will call them in.
Stunticons! Progress report!
We are almost at full capacity.
Why do we have to gather this human fuel?
Because Shockwave can convert it into Energon.
Shockwave freaks me out. He's always in that lab, tinkering. What is he up to?
He's Megatron's best scientist. All of his efforts go to winning the war.
I don't trust him. There is no way he is sane.
Autobots, destroy them!
Hold the line, Stunticons! We must not lose the fuel! Off-road, where are you going? I will have your head for this!
We have to get out of here.
Nonsense, we can take them.
Megatron will be furious if any of us return injured.
Fine! Ha! Take that, Autobot scum!
Bumblebee. No.
The Stunticons have fled. We are clear to move.
We have to get him back to base.
Ratchet, prepare sickbay. We have wounded.
Hold on, old friend. How is he, Ratchet?
I just couldn't save him. The blast hit his spark.
I can't believe that Decepticon shot him in cold blood.
Motormaster is ruthless. He is about as cold-hearted as Megatron.
We have to stop them. They must be brought to justice.
We are a member down now. Our odds are dwindling. We need reinforcements.
Who do you have in mind? The masses are still scattered from the Great War.
I will send a message into space. Hopefully someone will respond. We have no choice.
We tried that before. Nobody answered.
We must try again.
I'll encrypt the message so the Decepticons won't get a hold of it.
Attention all Autobots. This is Optimus Prime. We are in desperate need of assistance. I am sending our coordinates. Our battle with the Decepticons rages on. Please rendezvous with us. I don't know how much longer we can last.
You think that will work? Honestly, I think we can handle ourselves.
Wishful thinking, Ironhide, but the Decepticons have us outnumbered. We could use a nice push.
Message sent, Optimus. Now I think we should bury Bumblebee.
Good thinking, old friend. We lost a brave soldier. Don't know how much longer we can last.
Silverbolt, I'm receiving a message from Prime.
All these eons after the war, and he just now says hello?
The message is weak. Perhaps we're out of range?
Send coordinates. The location is a few light years away. A distant planet called Earth.
I'm not sure if we should go. This Earth world could be dangerous.
I think we should go. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I have never met Optimus Prime.
You wouldn't want to. He's not as special as he's cracked up to be.
Why? He's our leader.
Silverbolt's just better. He was a high-ranking lieutenant in the Great War, but Optimus didn't choose him to lead the final assault.
Bitter? I sacrificed so much for Prime, yet he gave my mission to somebody else.
Jetfire was a good warrior, but he can never replace you.
I would still like to go. I have never gone to fight Decepticons.
The kid has a point. We have a duty to stop Megatron. We are all Autobots after all.
Fine. We'll go. But not because Prime asked us to. Killing Megatron myself will be the reason.
Then it's settled. To ER.
Here is the fuel, my liege.
Excellent, my warriors.
This is enough human fuel to power our latest endeavor.
Oh boy, a new experiment. Whatever could this be?
A new and innovative procedure that will shake the foundation of our little war.
Well, That sounds fun. Wish you all the best with that. Can we go now?
Actually, all of you will be working rather closely with Shockwave on this experiment.
I'm sorry?
Did I stutter?
No, sir. Shut up, Breakdown. Our master has a task for us. You do well to listen.
Suck up.
I have been recreating a procedure that will allow you to merge your bodies into an all-powerful weapon.
What are we talking about exactly? How will we merge?
Through reconstruction and a slight modification of your T-Cog, I can manage to give you all alternate forms that, when together, create one super soldier.
So all 5 of us will combine into one large robot?
Precisely.
Will it hurt?
The extent of the procedure is still variable. This has not been done in some time.
So this has been done before? Successfully?
I have researched a scientist by the name of Soundwave. Before Autobots and Decepticons fought, Soundwave was known for tinkering with live subjects to better their forms. His initial concept for a combiner produced devastating results. However, the behemoth was viewed as an abomination, and the Ancient Council had the subject destroyed, and Soundwave locked away for his crime.
How can you be sure that your precious research isn't faulty?
We have discussed this already. Believe me, the ancient texts do not lie.
Regardless of what you all think, Shockwave will proceed as planned. I trust that he is capable of achieving such feats.
Megatron and I both agree that a combiner is the push we need to obliterate the Autobots.
I cannot speak for the rest of my team, but if my liege thinks it's a good idea, it must be.
It's crazy enough to work. I'm in.
I don't think this is a good idea. What if there are complications?
Yeah, we ought to test it out first. You know, make sure it won't kill us.
Don't you fools realize we are the test?
Yes, you are the test. And this test will begin shortly. Prepare for surgery.
But
that is an order.
Thank you all for volunteering. I promise this will be life-changing.
Consider this your destiny, Stunticons. You will be the first of a new breed of super soldiers. Let this day mark the beginning of the Combiner Wars.
The Autobots have no idea what is coming.
So can we run through this one more time?
He already explained it 3 times.
The procedure involves reconstructing your current forms to be able to take on the form of a designated component. You will still be able to access both your robot and vehicle forms. I will open you up and reconfigure your internal mechanics by hand.
We will be sedated, right?
You will be in stasis. Yes.
Oh, well that makes me feel so much better.
Believe me, it is not an act of mercy. I would very much enjoy tinkering with you while conscious. However, I cannot risk one of you tensing up while I'm working inside. I do not wish to lose my other hand.
Trust me, your hand is the least of my worries.
Enough talk. Let's go already.
Initiating stasis.
You'd better not mess me up, Shockwave.
I will do my best. Rest now. It will be over before you know it.
Reinforcements? It worked. I can't believe it.
Autobots, prepare to mobilize. We will meet our new teammates when they land.
We're clear.
Excellent. So this is Earth?
So weird. This planet is made of organic material.
So, this is where Prime ended up.
More importantly, this is where Megatron ended up.
I have 5 targets closing in on our position.
Decepticons?
That was fast. Alright, team, prepare yourselves.
I have a visual. They are friendly.
Optimus!
Stand your ground. We cannot be too sure.
It is Optimus. I see him.
Come on.
Whoa, put down the guns. We are on the same team.
Silverbolt? Is that you?
Unfortunately, Prime, yes.
You got our message.
Yeah, it was pretty fuzzy, but here we are.
Hello, Optimus. My name is Alpha Bravo. I am so excited to be here on Earth.
Earth? No, kid. It's pronounced Earth.
Hello, Alpha Bravo. I don't believe we have met.
We found him right before we left Cybertron.
I was brought online days before the end of the Great War. I have not been able to fight for our cause.
We rescued him. After you let Slingshot die, he became our 5th man.
Slingshot did not die in vain. He had a crucial role in keeping the Decepticons from the Ark.
You know damn well that I could have saved him had I been there.
I did all I could for my men, and I needed you to gather refugees, you know that.
Why did Slingshot go with Optimus if he was an aerial bot?
Slingshot decided to go with Prime. Something about it being his destiny or whatnot.
I cannot begin to express my regret of his demise that day. But we must move forward together if we are to stop Megatron. We must let the past stay in the past.
Well, our sole purpose here is to kill Megatron. Once that's done, we're leaving.
Well, welcome to the team. First, you must choose alternative Earth forms. We hide in plain sight from the natives.
Already accomplished. Aerial bots, transform!
I get the feeling that Silverbolt ain't here for the company.
He had a hard time after Slingshot died. They were old friends. I just hope he can cooperate with us and in time understand my decisions.
At least now we can go toe-to-toe with Megatron. Our odds just got a whole lot better.
Oh, my head hurts. So does everything else.
Why does it hurt so much?
Maybe it's because we just had surgery.
I guess we're done.
A beautiful transformation has occurred here. Decepticons, my work is complete. The surgery was a success.
So we can combine now.
Affirmative. My work is that of a genius.
We get it. You did good.
When do we test it?
Right now. We launch an assault on the Autobots today.
Wasting no time. I like it.
Let's go.
Starscream, prepare to launch. Our victory is at hand.
As you command, Lord Megatron.
Stunticons, combine!
My greatest weapon. Today we end the Autobots and the war!
Yes, Master.
He is quite the menace. We should call him Menasor.
I care not what he is called, only that he can accomplish his mission. And that mission is to destroy Optimus Prime.
Menacing, destroy Optimus Prime.
See? He likes the name.
Do not test my patience, Starscream. I will not hesitate to have Menasor crush you. Onward, Decepticons!
I am just saying. I have my concerns.
Oh, please. You just can't accept the fact that we're getting a break.
What are y'all talking about? Prowl is worried because we haven't seen any recent Decepticon activity.
He has a right to be concerned. Megatron is planning something, I can feel it.
And considering the major lack of activity, I'd say it's something big.
We cannot wait for him to put whatever it is into action. I am not convinced that we can count on the aerial bots, and we need to know what we are up against if possible. Mirage, report.
Yes, sir.
I need you to do some reconnaissance on the Decepticons. It may be risky. I can send somebody with you if you wish.
I will be fine by myself. Less potential to be detected.
Thank you. We will be here if you need us.
Such power!
He is fascinating, isn't he? I wonder exactly what he's capable of.
Allow me to demonstrate. Menasor, find something to destroy.
Destroy!
There, Menasor. Exact your rage on that human domicile.
Destroy!
What are you doing? I gave you an order. How would you like your heads removed?
Sorry, sir. I don't know what happened.
What are you waiting for? Reunite and destroy that structure!
What is going on?
Did Shockwave mess something up?
How could the genius do anything wrong?
Shut up, Off-Road. It's probably your fault.
I just witnessed my combining warrior fall apart like a cosmic rust victim.
I'm sorry, my liege.
You'd better fix the Shockwave. I'm in the mood for destruction today. If I cannot trust the Autobots, I will crush your head.
As you command. To my lab, Stunticons. I will find out what went wrong.
Hurry, Shockwave. Time is ticking.
Perhaps I should assist him. Speed things along.
Go!
He'd better figure this out quick. He's gonna kill us if we can't fix it.
So, what happened exactly?
Well, everything was going fine. Megatron instructed Menasor to destroy a human.
Menasor?
Yes, that's what we named it. Anyway, Megatron instructed Menasor to destroy a human building, and then he just fell apart.
I remember suddenly feeling distant. Like, out of body.
I hit everybody's voices shouting in my head.
Of course. How could I have been so blind?
Well, not to make it obvious, but you do only have one eye.
What is it? And more importantly, can you fix it?
I do not know. I had not put as much thought into the psychological element.
What?
The Stunticons merged successfully, yes?
Yes, a few times.
They fell apart mid-action?
Yes, as soon as they began to follow an order.
Then it stands to reason that the issue is not with the physical combination. It is more of a mental combination problem.
Are you sure? This problem seems like it would prevent the simple things like walking or speaking.
It is logical that the Stunticons cooperated during the early stages of the combination. After all, such power is quite emotive. After they got used to that new form, their individual conflictions began to take over. Their internal confliction resulted in this separation. I must learn more. Stunticons, I need you to combine.
And please try not to disagree with one another, unless you all wish to be torn apart by Megatron.
Sounds good to me.
Stay as still as possible. I am going to enter your mind.
The cortical psychic patch?
Yes. I must see what is going on inside his head. Please make sure he does not separate until I disconnect. I will be no good if my psyche is torn apart and dispersed within all the Stunticons.
Okay, Menasor. Don't move, and please do not kill Shockwave. Unfortunately, we need him alive at this moment. What happened? Did you find the problem?
As I predicted, the issue was psychological. Each Stunticon acts as a driving force of Menasor's brain. All 5 of their minds mix and become one. The problem lies within their conflicting personalities. Menasor is literally arguing with himself. This phenomenon causes great strain and forces the body to separate.
Is it fixable?
I do not know. I will have to experiment. I have already put him in stasis and started a simulation. The computer will test each Stunticon's individual brain activity and attempt to find a balance where they can act as one. You should go and inform Megatron of our progress.
Oh, sure. Megatron, we've identified the problem. We have some idea of how to fix it, but we're not entirely sure. That should go over real well.
I have to get started. Would you like to waste more time arguing, or can I work? If he tears off an appendage, I can replace it.
Thanks for the encouragement.
That was close. Optimus, do you read me? Optimus, do you read me? Heavy shielding is blocking my signal. I have to get out of here. No. I can't leave without giving up my position. I guess I have to bunker down here for a while. At least they are busy.
Please, Master!
How I react when someone asks me why don't I sell my Transformers. Why don't you sell your Transformers? At least then you can make some money. How dare you!
Optimus, I'm starting to get a little worried. It's been a while since Mirage checked in.
He is probably deep behind enemy lines. I figured this would happen.
Are we going to save him?
Yes, he needs us. Call in the aerial bots.
Are you sure we should call them? I mean, it's pretty obvious they don't like us very much. Where are they, by the way? I ain't seen them since they took off in the forest.
Ratchet, tell them we need them. We are going to get Mirage.
The simulation has concluded. I now have the results.
Oh, thank goodness! How do we fix this predicament?
It says here that every scenario results in failure, with the exception being when their brain activity is reduced to almost zero.
Fantastic! Our options include self-conflicting or brain dead. Megatron will love that!
Perhaps he will.
What are you talking about? Are you joking with me? This is hardly the time for jokes.
I do not joke. Our problem could be solved if we limit neurological function. In theory, Menasor could be controlled remotely.
So let me get this straight. He's going to be a brain-dead, remote-controlled super soldier. How long do we have to charge it?
Your comedic skills are majorly lacking. You should take after me and limit your humor output. I need to go tell Megatron the solution.
Sure, because it went so well last time.
Aerial bots, come in.
We read you loud and clear. What is it?
We need you to report back here immediately. We have to rescue Mirage.
Why is that?
He was sent on a reconnaissance mission and has yet to report in. He may be in danger.
Optimus putting another life in jeopardy. How am I not surprised?
It's no secret that you have a problem with Optimus. However, you must put that aside.
But aren't we all the same team?
The kid's right. We still share a common enemy. We came here to defeat Megatron.
Where is Mirage exactly?
His signal cut out before he reached his destination, but I have a hunch he's in the Decepticon base.
This could be our chance to kill Megatron.
We will be there shortly. Be ready for combat when we arrive.
Well, that's creepy. I have to get as much information on this new weapon as possible, and while I'm at it, I'll send my coordinates to Ratchet.
So as you can see, the simulation lowers all their brain function. If someone was controlling Menasor, the combination would be stable.
I will control him. His power will be an extension of my rage.
I can surgically insert a control module into your processor. It would eliminate the need for a physical controller.
Do it.
I will also reconfigure the Stunticons to lower brain activity the moment of combination.
At last, we have our weapon.
Are we ready to roll?
Yes, let's go.
Where are we headed?
We have a general area where Mirage could be. We will search it for the Decepticon base. Fortunately, we have you to survey the area from above.
Wait, we don't even know where he is?
I already told you his signal cut out. We have an idea where he could be.
It shouldn't take too long, especially with your flyboys.
I don't know. I didn't sign up for a scavenger hunt.
He's transmitting coordinates. We know where he is.
Great.
Autobots, transform and roll out!
Prepare your weapons. Megatron dies today.
It was not wise to split up. We need to unite our forces if we intend to engage in battle.
You may need us, but we don't need you.
Autobots, so good you could come here. Saves me the effort of tracking you down. Now I can focus on your destruction.
That's a lot of talk for a bot who is clearly outnumbered.
I wouldn't count on that.
What the heck is that thing?
It cannot be.
Optimus, what is it?
Something I hope to never see again.
Whatever it is, it's not getting past us. Aerial bots, attack!
No!
You aren't even scratching him!
Everyone, target the head!
Are you crazy? We need to immobilize him. Aerial bots, target the legs.
You idiots, listen to Optimus. We need everybody to work together.
Ratchet, prepare sickbay.
Is he dead?
Almost. He is heavily damaged. We must repair him immediately.
What about them?
The Decepticons can wait. We must take care of Silverbolt.
With all due respect, sir, this is a very rare opportunity to end this war. Once and for all.
Lord Megatron!
Ironhide, fall back!
You got it, Optimus! But first, a little parting gift for the Decepticons. Well, well, Mirage, there you are. We thought you were dead.
No, quite the opposite. I have some good news.
What was that thing, Optimus?
Yeah, it seemed like you knew.
Before I was a Prime, I was an archivist in the Iacon Hall of Records. There was an archive of a mad scientist named Soundwave. He created a large robot comprised of multiple laborers. It stands to reason that that thing was a recreation, an upgrade of Soundwave's original model.
That is exactly what it is.
How do you know?
I told you I had good news. When I contacted Ratchet, I had access to Shockwave's files. I have every bit of information on that thing that Decepticons have.
If we study the file, we may be able to find a weakness.
It seemed pretty weak already. You shot it in the eye and it fell.
Yeah, and we also took down Megatron.
Yeah, how'd that happen?
It stands to reason that Megatron was controlling that giant Decepticon. When I shot it in the eye, it overloaded their connection, and Megatron was shut down.
But why was Megatron controlling it? If I were to build a super soldier, I would make it sentient.
That much I do not know. Perhaps Shockwave's laboratory files would enlighten us.
I'll look into it. Fortunately, it seems like we won't have to deal with Megatron for a while.
How is Silverbolt?
He'll live. I patched his wounds and he's receiving an energon transfusion. Now, let me see those files.
What happened?
When Menasor took that blast, the connection overloaded. The control module shorted out, and the strain put Megatron in stasis.
How long until he's fixed?
I am not sure. I may have to rebuild his processor by hand. That could take some time.
I brought the Stunticons inside. That Autobot fool's grenade did some serious damage.
After I'm finished tending to Lord Megatron, bring them to me. I need to examine them as well.
Okay, most of the remaining damage is external. He should be back on his feet soon.
That thing would have killed him.
We all know you did what you could.
I was worried that Silverbolt would be reckless. He is trying to prove himself.
Optimus, you warned him. It was his own actions that landed him here.
I just feel like I could have done more. If he was not angry with me, he might have complied.
Speaking of which, why did you choose Jetfire over him?
It was a dangerous mission, and Silverbolt was too important to put at risk. Jetfire volunteered, so I had no choice.
Geez, you saved the guy's life and he hates you for it.
He believes I took an opportunity from him, however his efforts were much more useful gathering refugees.
Optimus?
Yes, I am here.
You saved my life.
That makes twice by my count. You might want to hang around more often.
Why did you save me? I compromised the mission.
Well, I think you need a few more near-death experiences to straighten you out.
I now know that we need to work together to defeat whatever the hell that thing was.
Good to hear. Welcome back.
Well, I think we'd better let you rest. I've done all I can do for now.
I need Optimus's resources to defeat Megatron once and for all. After that's done, I can finally complete what I need to.
There you go, Silverbolt. Put as much weight on it as you want.
Good. It's nice to get back on my stabilizing servos.
It's about time you got off your behind.
Well, thank you ever so much for your encouragement. I really appreciate it.
You know we're just messing with you.
Yeah, glad to have you back.
Did you see that Decepticon? I was not expecting him to look like that.
That was no ordinary Decepticon, kid. That was something else.
Have you interpreted Shockwave's lab notes, Ratchet?
Mostly all of Shockwave's lab notes are easy to decode. However, his source codes are ancient. I'm having a tough time getting through them. The encryption is quite extensive. Where'd Shockwave get ancient Cybertronian data files?
I have no idea. I just transported the data.
He must have accessed the Hall of Records database and pulled Soundwave's files. Ratchet, when will you finish decoding the entries?
Hopefully, soon. Although it has been a while since I've decoded something this heavily.
We must know all that we can if we are to defeat this menace.
Understood.
Shockwave, what happened?
The connection with Menasor overloaded your circuits. You have been shut down for a while.
Am I the only one wounded?
Both you and the Stunticons sustained heavy damage, while Starscream took minor hits.
How many Autobots fell in our wake?
Records indicate that one was injured.
Unacceptable!
Lord Megatron, please understand, this technology is very complex. There needs to be revisions. With all due respect, one direct hit shut you down. I cannot determine how much internal damage it caused. I do not recommend further use. Perhaps we explore other options.
Lord Megatron, please do not let your pride outweigh your judgment. Another incident like this one could kill you.
Enough! Both of you! I can handle anything the Autobots throw at me. I am the almighty Megatron! I will not let anything stop my conquest. Shockwave, rebuild the control module now! We mobilize as soon as it is operational.
You and I both know another overload will kill him.
Perhaps he can handle it. He was a champion of Kaon.
Those were physical tortures. This is something entirely different. We're talking about frying his processor.
Regardless of what we both think, he gave an order. I will rebuild the module and try to enhance its ability to withstand overload.
Fine. What can I do to speed this up?
Go check on the Stunticons. See if the repair process is complete. We need them.
All right.
Fascinating.
What is it?
The amount of detail in this combiner technology is astounding. It goes way beyond just putting 5 bots together.
How so?
According to these notes, all 5 of the components must work together mentally, or else the whole combination falls apart. Literally.
So 5 bots working together physically and mentally.
Precisely. And it seems that Shockwave has only scraped the surface.
Didn't Shockwave get all its major data from Soundwave's files? Why aren't all the answers in that file?
Soundwave most likely kept the mental configuration specs a secret. That was his crown jewel. It would stand to reason that he wouldn't write it down, but just store it in his memory banks.
So Shockwave doesn't have all the pieces to the puzzle?
Yes, he seems to be, and pardon the term, winging it.
Mental cooperation. Huh. That is just about the opposite of the Stunticons.
Exactly, and that is why I believe Megatron was controlling Menasor remotely. Because the Stunticons can't function as a team, and therefore cannot function as a combiner.
Quite an Achilles heel. Too bad the Stunticons can't take a lesson from the aerial bots. They seem to function seamlessly as a team.
You don't think?
No.
If we could...
Prime would not allow it.
But maybe he would. I could perform the operation safely.
The aerial bots would have to agree.
Considering the results of our last battle, I'd say it's an easy decision. Call them in here. I want to see what they think.
I just don't think it is a good idea.
Come on, we can handle it.
I will modify Shockwave's method. It can be undone if necessary.
Walk me through the process. What exactly will you be doing?
Well, Shockwave manually rebuilt the Stunticons, but my improved method is quite easy and painless. I will use Teletran 1 to reformat the aerial bots to be combiner compatible.
It will be just like scanning a new vehicle mode.
I fear that something could go wrong, especially since we're going off Shockwave's sadistic lab notes.
Like I said, I've refined the process. I'll walk them through the first combinations step by step.
And what of the mental aspect? You tell me that that is very important to this process.
Diagnostics show that the aerial bots can function as one mind. They're the perfect test subjects.
And it can be undone?
Just another simple reformat and they'll be back to the way they were.
We will require increased security in case something goes wrong.
Absolutely.
All right. But I want to be present for every part of this.
We wouldn't have it any other way.
Okay, I need to record your vitals and then we can get started right away.
Let's go, aerial bots.
This model has double the surge protectors than the previous version. You should not encounter any problems.
Test it.
I beg your pardon?
Overload the circuits. I want to test it.
Lord Megatron.
Now! Stop this test, and you will die! Do not doubt me, Shockwave. I can handle it. Get the Stunticons ready.
Oh boy.
Wow, I didn't think we had this room.
Well, it used to be a human military silo. We had it closed off, but this is the only room your combined form will fit in.
Is that where the magic will happen?
Yes, I have specifically designed this system to make the process as easy as possible.
So are we ready?
Optimus?
We are ready.
Well, this ought to be interesting. Phase 1, the reformat. Silverbolt, will you do the honors? Phase 2, I'm going to manually stimulate your T-cogs. Since you've never taken on these forms before, this first transformation could be a little rough. Initiating combination. Stabilizing energon flow. Combination successful. Do I have the go-ahead to bring him online?
Ready.
Okay, I'm balancing his mental processes and bringing him online in 3, 2, 1. All levels stable. Activating consciousness.
Manasaur! Come back online! The Autobot's destruction is at hand.
Optimus?
Aerial bots, your new form has been completed. Please respond.
Combination successful.
Good to hear. How are you feeling?
I feel like a super soldier. Like Superion.
All right then, Superion. Are you ready to take the battle to the Decepticons?
I was born ready.
Autobots, the time has come to finish this conflict.
Let's bust some Decepticons.
Ratchet, you're a genius.
That was amazing.
Optimus, I have Decepticon activity nearby.
Let's transform and roll out.
I don't mean to question your authority, but why am I along for this? I am not a warrior.
You are here to perform maintenance if needed.
But I have no weapons. How will I defend myself?
You're a smart bot. You'll figure something out.
This is our conquest, Decepticons. Today we win this war. Once and for all!
I am picking up activity near us.
Autobots? Are they planning to attack?
It does not matter. We have the advantage. We will wage our battle here. Manasaur, get their attention.
Optimus, we have Decepticon activity ahead.
Understood. Do not combine until absolutely necessary. We must retain the element of surprise.
Got it.
Megatron, stand down. We do not have to fight. You can just surrender now.
Foolish demands, Optimus, when my Titan stands before you. Do you think you have a chance?
One shall stand. One shall fall.
Master, what are you doing? You can crush them here and now.
Shut up, Starstream. I want to have a little fun first.
With Megatron occupied, Manasaur is idle. Attack!
Starscream! Take care of Prime!
With pleasure.
Don't kill him! That is my job!
Shouldn't we help Optimus?
Focus on Manasaur. He can handle himself.
This sure would be easier if we could go toe-to-toe.
Do not combine till it's our last resort.
Prime!
Silverbolt, now.
Aerial bots, combine to form Superion.
What? Impossible.
Very unexpected, Optimus. However, I will wipe the floor with your pathetic knockoff.
Ironhide, he's losing energy, and fast. I need to get him back to base and patch him up.
Go! We got this!
Starscream! Stop them! They are going to fix Prime!
What happened?
The blast severely damaged my T-Cog. I cannot transform.
So, how are we gonna take care of that?
We can't give up now. We've come too far. Autobots, attack! Lay into them. We gotta attack both Megatron and Minosaur. We gotta confuse them.
Starscream, take care of them. Shockwave, destroy these Autobots. Fine, I will do it myself.
Optimus?
Aerial bots, to me! Transform and combine!
I refuse to be beaten by you, Optimus Prime. I will fight you till my spark explodes! You weakling! Do not lose to that Autobot! Overloading! Not again! Cannot be beaten! I must win! I am stronger than you, Optimus Prime!
Now that was the Optimus Prime I know.
Yeah, he killed Megatron.
No. Megatron was killed by his own pride. He could not handle the mental load of controlling Menasor in the heat of battle. He believed killing himself was more important than admitting he was not powerful enough to control the Titan.
Speaking of Titans, let's give ours a hand.
They performed admirably.
Well, we couldn't have defeated them without your help. But there's still work to be done.
By the way, when did you become a combiner, Optimus?
When I brought him back here for repairs, I may have added a few features.
It definitely came in handy. Although now that I think about it, this form is quite large and bulky. It will take some getting used to.
Well, you look just like Motormaster. What gives, Ratchet?
I based Optimus's new form off of Motormaster. That was way easier than building a brand new body from scratch.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what Hasbro was thinking.
Speaking of Motormaster, we probably need to dispose of them. Well, what's left of them.
I had thought about that. However, our first priority was to repair ourselves.
Yeah, I doubt they're going anywhere.
Greetings, Shockwave. My designation, Soundwave. I have stumbled upon your recent developments regarding combiner technology. I will be traveling to your coordinates so that we can continue your work together. Transmission terminated.